Peace, everyone. I am DJ, and this is Business Credit. So, pretty much, this is going to be, like one of your foundational pieces when it comes to, like being successful in the $1 million challenge. This is how we are going to get you the ability to scale for you to be able to present the proper lifestyle imagery and things that you need for you to be able to hire the people that you need for scaling, especially with this going through a business. So, one of the main things that is going to be important is your credit worthiness relationship, and that's really going to be managed through your paydex score, right? So one of the tips that I like to do, it is I pay early, and by me paying early, usually 2 weeks early for whichever primary accounts that I have, this would generate an 85 to a 90 paydex score. So this is how I am able to get a lot of the good relationships that I want with these financial institutions. And within the class, you can see the information below. It will detail out different building strategies in order for us to get you seen within 90 days so that you can get funded properly as long as we have your personal credit in a good position if this is a new startup. Now, if you have an already pre-existing business model that is over 2 years, amazing. We just need to make sure that you have a great paydex score, which is not hard. We can do that within 2.5 months. So as you go through the system, we'll be making sure that we give you the tools in order to ensure that by at least month 3, you'll be in a funding position, which is going to be amazing. So I look forward to that. Now, one of the other things is making sure that you have, NAV in place, making sure you have your Dun and Brads, making sure that you have your EIN number. Now, if any of you all need help with this setup, these are things that we go throughout in the first week when it comes to the business structure. So, as we go through the registration of your company, making sure that you have all of the pieces, filling out your SS4 application with the IRS, that is a free application. Excuse me. That is a free application in order for you to get a EIN number, an employee identification number. And if you have ever paid for an EIN number, just know you only paid because of your ignorance, because you did not know. That is the only reason why they are completely free. And I'll teach you all how to file it. If you need help getting your EIN number, please send me a message in the school and I will assist you, and I'll send you over a SS4 template and I'll walk you through the steps on the phone. So when you call in or when you fax in your information, you don't have any problem getting your EIN numbers. So those are just some of the core components that we need. Making sure that and also this is a big one. This is a big one. Making sure that you have a fundable business model because things transition and change every year. So, like at one point in time, it was good to have a trucking business. Now they are more so considered high risk. So, that is one of the reasons why, when in the other class, when it came to the World Economic Forum in the initial business class, it is imperative that we look at the direction that the world is going in because these are going to be the companies that are more favorable when it comes to funding and also government contracting. So, if you can scale, if you're essential, you are more fundable because that means you have the potential to be around in the future. So we also have to be mindful in the way how we present our business on paper because like I may do content, but technically I may be a consultant on paper and I consult in mass media, making sure that the documentation is structured this way along with our business plan. That way a financial institution will be completely comfortable giving you large lump sums of money because your business model presents value, not just fluff. So these things matter. And in one of my lectures, I asked a lot of people this question because there are a lot of life coaches and things, and like in today's times, there are a lot of consultants, there are a lot of courses and things out here, and everybody's an expert at something. My biggest question to even you right now is your model going to be around when 2030 comes? Is your business model essential? Are you essential? Because in today's time, when we have AI, artificial intelligence, outside of the human interaction and human presence, how important is it that what it is that you're doing still is around in the future? If it isn't essential, right now is the time that we make these adjustments in order to make sure that you have a fundable business and something that you'll be able to pass down to your children in the future. Because if banks don't see value in it, more than likely some of the people won't see value in it, because that means you're not going to be able to turn in an ROI. You're not going to be able to bring in and flip sales. And then that means you technically don't have a valuable business. You technically have a hobby. And those are kind of things we want to transition away from. But business credit is the way. So please check out the course. If you have any questions, please send me a message. And as we walk through the curriculum, we are going to be tapping in on several of these points in order to make sure that your Paydex is what we need, along while your personal credit is being structured. And I will give you access to a line of creditors that will allow you to establish strong primaries. Now, this is one of my favorite institutions when it comes to business, not personal banking, Bank of America, because of things that they've done for me. Based on some of the people in the company structure, like who we have go open up the accounts and become the representative, their social security number will be the reason why we are allotted a business credit card right out the gate. So one of our newer businesses, a startup, it was a vending machine company at that time, got $16,000 with Bank of America for the business account, and this only reported to the business, even though that the credit pool was from the personal credit of the responsible party of the business. But very beneficial for startup, because that allows you to leverage. That can pay for books, that can pay for apparel, that can pay for car rentals, that can pay for collaborations, travel, all of these different things. And it can also pay for some of your business documentation, some of the things that you need to have in place in order for you to move forward. It can pay for some of your trade lines that you may need in order so that you can be more fundable, so that you can build out a better business relationship when people look at, like all of the things that you have already paid off or that you are currently paying on. So making sure that you have good credit representation is really the goal right here, so that we can have you pull down more money, even to the point where we can get you funded through SBA, and then we start talking about, with good business credit, good personal credit, other business acquisitions. So acquiring an already pre-existing business model that has cash flow, one like a Family Dollar, a Dollar Tree, a Subway, any of these things that somebody else is selling for whatever reason. Sometimes you can acquire these businesses for as low as $50,000 based on business credit or personal credit. That is not hard to get. And also, Donald Trump is allotting up to $5 million for business acquisitions. So we will be getting into federal loans and also government contracting at a later date for some of our more advanced people when we get like halfway through your curriculum. But I look forward to it. Like I said, if you have any questions, make sure you shoot me a message.